Distinguished directors and business leaders, as you are aware, in our members' evenings, we discuss topical national issues that border on business and the economy, and thereafter make objective inputs and statements to government for implementation and efficient running of the society. The issue of insecurity of lives and property has become very worrisome to directors, given the spat of violence, loss of lives, and damages to properties in different parts of the country, especially in the northern states. This has impacted negatively on business fortunes, as both local and foreign investors are becoming more skeptical in embarking on further investments in Nigeria. While we commend and identify with the measures taken by government to curtail the insurgency, our belief in a peaceful resolution of the situation remains sacrosanct. The State of Emergency Proclamation Act 2013, which was ratified by the National Assembly on Tuesday, May 2013, needs the support of all and sundry to make it effective.
Nigeria joined the EITI in 2003 and started implementation in 2004. The decision to join the EITI was within the General Economic Reform Program that was driven by the then General Obasanjo administration, the NEITI program, the National Economic and Empowerment and Development Strategy, that is the NEITI program. After Nigeria signed up for the EITI, it followed up this decision by instituting a law. The NEITI Act was put together in 2007. So in Nigeria, the EITI is not only voluntary, it is mandatory. The EITI is hinged on a tripod that we call the multi-stakeholder mechanism. It's a process where you have government, civil society, and industry sitting on one table and discussing on how transparency and accountability will be realized within the resource-rich sector of the country. In Nigeria, the government is a major investor in the oil and gas sector, holding up to 60% in most of in the 6 joint venture operations. The government holds 60% and 55% in one. So that's a very significant investment. We are also supposed to monitor revenue payments by companies and receipts by government, and in the process identify lapses and support other agencies of government to remedy those lapses. We're hoping that IOD will buy into the EITI process in Nigeria, will seek to collaborate with us to enhance the work that we do, that you will look at using the data and the information that is contained in the NEITI audit reports for your planning purposes, as well as for your investment purposes, that you will collaborate and partner with NEITI on corporate governance issues, because as directors, that's your area of expertise, that you will seek to share information with NEITI, as well as seek to assist us in our quest to build our capacity as a body, but also to build the capacity of the major players in the industry, especially the regulators. NEITI sees the opportunity of having the PIB as a law in the making the National Assembly as a very good opportunity for reform of the oil and gas sector in Nigeria. The delay is not a good thing because it is moving away investment from our country, but we believe if the delay results in having a good law passed, then it will be worth it. NEITI as an agency has reviewed the draft PIB that is before the National Assembly. We have submitted an extensive memorandum to the 2 houses of the National Assembly. We've made our input on how the draft bill can be improved so that at the end of the day, we have a law that we will be happy with. What we said is that the NEITI audit reports over the last 10 years have reported $9.8 billion as underpayments of taxes, royalties, and dividends that the Federation can recover. That is what we said. And part of these amounts have already been recovered. So there's still a lot of revenue that the Federation can recover for its benefit. The practice of NNPC deducting fuel subsidy from the proceeds of domestic crude sales before remitting to the Federation needs to be reviewed. The Petroleum Support Fund has a clear provision that every marketer, and NNPC is one marketer, that supplies crude oil to the Federation needs to go through a process that is superintended by the PPRA and collect its payment through that process. But the NNPC is not going through that process. We're saying if the practice that NNPC has adopted is allowed to continue as it is, then we should be revisiting the PSF funding provision, because it means it's not working well.
What we do is we try to bring heads of government parastatals and, in fact, in some instances, the ministers to come and speak. And at the end of the interaction, we do a position paper which we send to government. Like from the discussion of today and our presentation, we are going to prepare a position paper which we will send to government and to the legislature as well. These are the things IOD is doing to help to improve the situation in the country.